Expediting is hiring CDL drivers. Spears offers multiple insurance plan options, company bonuses, home daily lanes, and more. Out and back loads can earn up to $1,700 weekly. Visit SpearsExpedite.com or dial pound 250 and say the keyword transportation.
You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto-dial text message from iHeartMedia. Prescription drugs require online physician consultation. Physician determines prescriptions appropriate. See website for full details.
Hey guys, good news! The outrageously expensive little blue pill is now generic, which means you can get the prescription medication to treat ED at affordable prices. And Hims makes it extra affordable. Right now, get your first month supply for free. All you pay is just $5 for your medical consultation when you go to 4hims.com/iHeart. After that, it's just $30 for a month's supply. Sure beats paying big bucks for just one blue pill, doesn't it? Plus, you won't need to go for in-person to get the prescription. Hims has doctors online who can prescribe the medication, and a pharmacy sends it right to your door. It's affordable, private, and incredibly easy. Nobody likes dealing with ED. Now, thanks to Hims, nobody has to. And that's really good news. To get your first order for just $5, you need to go to this exclusive address, 4hims.com/iHeart. That's 4hims.com/iHeart for your first month for just $5. 4hims.com/iHeart.
Did you know that the Leiden family has been operating in the community since 1919? Yes, that's right. True North convenience stores are locally owned and operated by a family that's been in business for 100 years. Bet you also didn't know that they'll be celebrating 100 years with exciting deals. Starting in May, stop into your local True North convenience store for $1 deals, happening all summer long. Also register for your chance to win amazing giveaways, like free gas for a year. Visit TrueNorthStores.com for details. True North, fast, friendly, clean.
The Classic Smash is now part of Smash Burger's new $9 meal deal. Get the Classic Smash, fries, and soft drink for just $9. A deal this good won't last long, so head into your local Smash Burger today. Valid at participating restaurants for the month of April only. No coupon necessary.
Don't just hear audio. Feel it up to 60% louder with up to 260% more perceived bass. Experience Dell's cinema sound on the XPS 13 with an 8th Gen Intel Core i7 processor. To learn more, call 800 by Dell. It's loud. Business is good. Spectrum Business. We keep small business running. Learn how Spectrum Business can help you. Call 866-572-2222 today.
Want a more beautiful lawn this season? The Home Depot has a few suggestions. One bag. Scott's Turf Builder Southern Triple Action, starting at just $24.99. It feeds your lawn, it weeds your lawn, and it prevents fire ants for up to 6 months. 3 of the most common lawn problems. 1 great solution. Today is the day for doing with Scott's Turf Builder Southern Triple Action, starting at just $24.99 a bag. Now at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. All supplies last but no use only.
Hi, Amy. Welcome to the Xfinity store.
Yeah, I'll get straight to it. I'm looking for the fastest internet.
Oh, with Xfinity, you can get the fastest, most reliable internet, and you can pause your in-home Wi-Fi for family time.
Wow, internet that's crazy fast and reliable? It's like a cheetah. You trust enough to house sick pets.
I don't know if you should trust a cheetah with your pets.
You're the one who said he's crazy fast and reliable.
No, I said Xfinity X-Fi is.
Just like the cheetah.
We're still talking about internet, right?
It doesn't matter. I'll take it.
Get speed, coverage, and control with Xfinity X5. Now that's simple, easy, awesome. Get started with Xfinity Internet for $29.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Plus, add X5 Advantage to get enhanced network security, safer browsing, and more. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today to learn more. Requires equal opening and score 2919. Restrictions apply. New performance starter 25 megabits per second. Internet customers only. Actual speeds vary. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply.
If you take a look around your hometown, you might notice that there seems to be a mattress store on every corner, each with a different sale every weekend. Where do you start? And how do you know if you're actually getting a good value? Here at the Original Mattress Factory, what you see is what you get. You'll find our hand-built, high-quality mattresses at the same great price every day. Stop by one of our local factories or stores to experience the Original Mattress Factory difference. Great beds, no bull.
The gimmicks, the flashy sales, and the big markups. Mattress stores have made the mattress shopping experience confusing on purpose. Ron Trzynski started the Original Mattress Factory to create a better way. He raised the bar on quality, offered hand-built mattresses for a fraction of the cost, and ditched the high-pressure sales tactics, all to create a better mattress buying experience for you. You could say he was the original disruptor. Stop by an Original Mattress Factory store or visit us at originalmattress.com to see the OMF difference for yourself.
What do you see when you look at your yourself in a mirror?
I see a hardworking father providing for his children so they can become model citizens in our community.
At Opportune, we see what you see. We see more than numbers. We see strength and hope. That's why since 2008, we have lent $6.4 billion in personal loans to hardworking people with little or no credit history. Terms and conditions apply. Go to Opportune.com to learn more. OPORTUN. Loan subject to credit approval. Licensed by the Florida Office of Financial Regulation.
This is Steve Kramer from OneFirmForLife.com. You know, as lawyers, we love going to trial, but it's not always the best thing for our clients. A lot of times for people getting divorced, it makes more sense to try to find a peaceful resolution. That's why we handle collaborative divorce and cooperative divorce. So if you'd like to have us help you find a peaceful resolution, visit OneFirmForLife.com. Office is Altamont.
Trust the leaders. FAS Windows and Doors. Go to FASWD.com.
Broadcasting from the Real Radio Studios. Powered by the personal injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind. Injured in an accident? Get help when you need us.com. You're listening to WTKS HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. We are an iHeart radio station.
Real Radio has your shot at $1,000 now. Text the nationwide keyword TALK. 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 The 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rates apply to this national contest. That's TALK. The 200-200. Go get 'em! see it now. And this is Neil. Anyone else got anything else for Neil?
I think you only have this problem if you have like a distrust in your relationship in the first place.
Yes.
That leads. There's bigger problems there already. Like I don't think.
If Mary Ellen told me that she wanted to go visit some friends, hey, I'm going to visit some friends, but I think I want to go alone so I spend time with them. I would totally understand. Yeah. I would not feel like, well, why don't you want me to go? I want to go with you. Like I would totally get it. Well, okay, that's cool. Like because I do trust her. You know what I mean?
I don't always like going to do the same stuff my girlfriend likes to do. And if she told me she was going to go take a trip, I wouldn't even think twice about it because that means there's a lot of museums I get to avoid and stuff like that. But when I do a trip on my own, I like to just go to a city, like have like an outline of a plan, and really just kind of explore it. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. And my ADD can kick in, and I might stay at this like a bar for like 2 hours. I might go see a building or something for a little while. I like to do that without having to be like, especially as a man. Like I don't know if you run into this problem, Angel, but I'm a man who's a taller guy with a long gait, and I have to find myself constantly slowing down so she keeps up with me.
Really?
And I find that incredibly frustrating every other time.
So she has to walk faster to keep up with you because you have a long stride.
No, I usually have to walk slower because of the articles of clothing she wears are more restrictive to her movement. So I'll end up having to walk slower. That pisses me off. Because I'm like trying to get a place, right? Like I'm trying to get somewhere, and it's like I'm gonna get there.
I've never noticed your gates.
I got a while.
I feel like our gates are similar. We have similar gates.
Right, but your wife is about your size, right?
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Yeah, but yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, like we have maybe similar gates.
Is it gate or gates? Gates?
I don't know. I said gate.
Gate.
G-A-T-E?
I say stride. Get a stride.
Yeah, stride sounds better.
Yeah.
I don't want to say I have a big gate.
Now my stride is not as good at the zoo. Like Mary Ellen was walking way in front of me, because I'm like hobbling along with the knee, which you feel bad when you can't be on the same, same speed.
I'm a very like business, like let's get to the place as fast as humanly possible. I'm not a look around and like what's this over here and what's this take time. I'm like there's my destinations. We'll get there. Let's get to them as quickly as possible.
Angel, I can only imagine you tell Neil that it's okay to take some trips alone, right?
Yeah, I think so. And I think that I was going to ask you guys actually because I mean, all you guys are married. Is it different in a marriage or is there a different? Because they're just dating, and in a dating situation, I don't think they're that big a deal.
Now, here's the thing. I want to do everything with Mary Ellen, but if she told me she had to go visit some friends, and you don't know them, and I wouldn't be upset with her. And then if I wanted to go see my buddy Scott Hoxter down south or whatever, I know she'd be okay if I wanted to go alone. So yeah, I see nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I think it's a healthy thing because when you get back together, you kind of miss somebody. There's that that miss sex.
Yeah, right. Carlos, I know you've done this several times where you go on trips alone.
Yeah, out of necessity sometimes just from work and stuff like that. But yeah, the root of that for that woman is probably that she was cheated on a trip. Like that's what I'm assuming is that to say that you're going to take every trip together from now into the history of time is just silly. It's not logical. It's not even good for you. It's good to go on a trip by yourself. You learn about yourself. Get out of your surroundings. Go to a place that nobody knows who you are. You'll find out who you actually are.
Yeah, I wouldn't have believed that before. I mean, I had to make myself go on that trip to Chicago, and then after doing it, I realized, hey, that was actually really cool.
Yeah,
I went to concerts alone. I went to Wrigley Field, and it just happened to show up in Wrigley Field, and Jimmy Butler was there. And it was
several times I've been on a trip by myself and been like, man, nobody knows where the hell I'm at right now.
Yeah.
But in the whole world. Like this is before too, when we had phones connecting us to everything. And that's when I really discovered, oh, okay, this is the type of person I am because I have no influence. I don't have a friend of mine backing me up. I don't have my girl or whatever. And so no, you should take separate trips every now and then. It's not a must. But I think if you take more vacations or trips without each other, that's a bad road.
What do you think you learned by going on trips alone? What did you learn? I know I learned something. What do you think?
What do you think about what you learned, Russ?
I learned that I can make friends anywhere.
Yeah, that was something
I learned it didn't matter where I was, it didn't matter what night it was, what bar I went into, what place I went into. I ended up making friends no matter where I was.
Look at you, little social butterfly, you.
Yeah.
but I still have his number, and he texts me every once in a while, and it's Dick Buckus' son.
Baby Buckus.
Or is it Dick Buckus, or is it...
I think his name is Ruckus.
Maybe it wasn't Dick Buckus. I get
Junior.
confused. It was someone who was famous in Chicago.
You just have his number, but you have a name by it?
Was it his
And
cousin?
he sent me a text not that long ago.
Was it his?
Hold on. It's Matt Buckus. And he and I don't know, we text every once in a while, but I wouldn't say we stayed friends. No.
So you're like vacation acquaintances.
I guess.
So what did you and Matt like bond on that? You guys are texting each other.
Okay, it was when Chicago they almost won to go to the playoffs or whatever, and he wanted to, hey, you want me to call and talk about Chicago? And then they lost the last second, and he's like, forget it, I'm not calling. That's what it was. But for me to bump into that guy, and he and I ended up being, kind of hanging out, and we got to bar together and talking trash. But anyway, so by going alone, I learned that, hey, look, I can make friends anywhere I go. What about you, Lewis?
Yeah, that was something that I definitely realized as well. Was like, oh, okay, well, I'm not the same person I am in Orlando than I am here in some random ass place. But I think our jobs, like how we are, we're very talkative. That's something that maybe somebody who doesn't do exactly their passion for a living, where it's like they know exactly who they are, and then they go somewhere where they're not in that world. I think that's really where you're going to see a lot of weekends, really.
Yeah.
But it's not good to go too many vacations without your partner.
No.
I see people that, she does hers, I do mine. I do not understand that. And on top of that, I'm just like everybody else. I don't have money to go on 6 vacations. If we're doing a proper vacation, where it's like we're putting plane tickets, we're putting this, we're doing that, you sure as hell understand we're going together on this. This isn't like, if you're going to go visit a friend for a weekend in Miami, if you're going to go fly, okay, but a proper vacation? Oh, no. You're not going to have this whole thing and enjoy it. No, we're a family. We're a unit. We do this together.
Well, and I wouldn't want to do anything without her. I enjoy being with her, and she's so much fun to be with. The trip to Ireland was one of the best trips ever because she's so easy to be with.
I went to Georgia, had some personal stuff with some friends that I was hanging with, and had some business stuff. And she could have come. We could have figured it out or whatever. But it's definitely one of those no. This is you're not going to enjoy yourself on this trip. It's going to be business and friends and this different thing. Not to say she couldn't enjoy it if she really tried, but it's a time and place for everything.
Someone said that my friend trusted his wife. She went on an all-girls cruise, got drunk, and the rest is history. Now they're not married.
But see, if my wife said I'm going to go on an all-girls cruise like that, I'd be like, why?
Yeah.
I'm not down with that. I would not, she doesn't have a bunch of girls that they go, wow, we're going to go drinking. She's not that kind of girl. But I would not be down with that. I would not be down with my wife hanging with the drunk-ass slut who bangs every guy the second she gets, another friend of this, another friend that. Why? I'm not going to guys who are we're in the child bachelor party style.
But if your wife's saying, listen, I'm going to go and visit a friend went to high school with, and she's,
entirely different situation. And if they want to go out and have drinks that night, but you're just asking for trouble if you're going to get 6 or 7 drunk-ass girls together. Some have husbands, some have... That's not a...
or a bunch of dudes.
No doubt. This is not just a female thing. If I looked at my wife and was like, hey, baby, I'm going with 3 of my single friends. We're going to hit Vegas. We're going to hit up some of the strip. I'm not going to enjoy the strip club. I mean, I'm there. There's entertainment.
Yeah, but she was going to cheat in any situation.
No, I think you put yourself in situations, man, and you're drunk, and you're emotionally untied, you get in a fight with somebody, who knows? Why put yourself in a situation that is already risky? You know what I'm saying? A girl's trip where people are wilding out, getting drunk and partying, that's trouble.
Yeah.
And you can see, looking at insecure, how could you not? Sorry, guess what? You want to be with me, I'll be with you. These are some of the ground rules.
Yeah. Some relationships can do that, though. And they do it all the time. I wouldn't blink twice at the thought of it.
You're not married, though.
I don't need to be married.
You do. You need to be. You don't understand.
That is not a thing.
No, it's true. It's true. It's a marriage thing. There's money tied together. There's life tied together. There's kids.
So if your
girlfriend is different.
If Christina said she wanted to go, I'm going on a girls' cruise. We're going to be gone for a week with all the girls.
Yeah, because I trust her completely. I wouldn't be with her if I didn't trust her.
Yeah, and you don't have to get divorced if anything happens. It is. Look, the guy literally just said the divorce. That's why Russ brought it up. It's not just like a jokey thing. It's for real. If she happened to cheat on you on that trip, That sucks, and I don't think she ever would. She's a sweetheart. But it's not like you don't have kids, and then you got... Russ, divorce is a little different than breakups, right?
A little bit. All right, when we come back, it's time for the KOD. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the Monsters in the Morning.
Alexa, turn it down.
Real radio is the Jim Colbert Show.
The secret to Valentine's Day happiness is don't fall for the roses. Get her favorite flower.
Jack, Ross, and myself. Do you think we know our wife's favorite flower?
L to the no. How about you, Ross?
I am going, this is a tough one because my girlfriend's really into plants. Like, she knows all the Latin terms for plants. The Leviticus scrotus.
I doubt it's that. I don't think Leviticus scrotum is it.
So do you.
Today at 3 p.m. on Real Radio 104.1.
Spears Transfer and Expediting is hiring CDL drivers. Spears offers multiple insurance plan options, company bonuses, home daily lanes, and more. Out and back loads can earn up to $1,700 weekly. Visit SpearsExpedite.com or dial pound 250 and say the keyword transportation.
You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto-dial text message from iHeartMedia.
In the scene of an accident that's partially blocking the roadway on Chickasaw at Valencia College Lane, there's another one on Powers and Silver Star. Accident cleared on Maloma, west of Summerall Boulevard. If you see problems on the roadway, please call the Security Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477 from the Traffic Center on the Dallas Toledo Pole.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Do it right to get your garden growing by shopping Lowe's Spring Black Friday sale. You'll find great deals throughout the store, like 5 bags of Miracle Grow all-purpose garden soil for just $10. Do it right for less. Start with Lowe's. Offer through 4/17 on pallet in Alaska or Hawaii. See store for details. U.S. only. So you know what April the 27th is? It's your chance to get a big green egg at the best deal possible at the Sunshine State Egg Fest. That's right. Coming up on April the 27th, Wassey's Meat Market is presenting the 2019 Sunshine State Egg Fest. It's coming up on April the 27th at the Indian River County Fairground in Vero Beach. Here's what you do. You go ahead and reserve your big green egg, whether you want the large, the extra large, or the double extra large. You can reserve it. We're going to use it once at this during this weekend, and you can take it home with you, and you get a great deal, the best deal you'll ever get on a big green egg, and it's at the Sunshine State Egg Fest at sunshinestateeggfest.com. You get the full warranty with this demo egg, and you can get whatever size you want, whether it's the large, extra large, or double extra large, and they will only have used it once, and the thing is awesome. I love my big green egg, so does Angel. Dirty Jim has one, he loves his. Everyone I know, that Jim Phillips loves his big green egg. Everyone I know that's a big green egg loves it. It's the Big Green Egg, Wassey's Meat Market, Sunshine State Egg Fest, coming on April the 27th. Remember, go to sunshinestateeggfest.com to reserve your Big Green Egg for the best price you're ever going to get. It's the Big Green Egg and the Sunshine State Egg Fest.
Jazz here from the newest Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men in Oviedo. It's now open. Get a grand opening haircut for just $14. Lady Jane's in Oviedo on Mitchell Hammock Road, just east of Alafaya Trail, next to Chick-fil-A. Lady Jane's in Oviedo. It's wicked awesome.
Fence Outlet is Florida's #1 fence company and has the largest selection of vinyl, wood, and aluminum fencing. Fence Outlet has the guaranteed lowest prices and offers professional installation. Visit them now at fenceoutletonline.com.
Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans. 30% of Americans who are planning home improvements of $5,000 or more will pay for those renovations with a high-interest credit card. That may not be a great idea. A better idea may be to take cash out of your home with a Quicken Loans 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 4.5%. APR 4.78%. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rates subject to change. A 2% fee received is discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. License in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
Step into Bricksburg from the LEGO Movie franchise to experience 3 new rides and meet your favorite characters, contour the Dragon Coaster, and more at the only theme park built for kids, Legoland Florida Resort. For a limited time, visit any participating Florida Burger King restaurant before April 18th, 2019 and receive a buy one, get one free offer for Legoland Park and Water Park combo tickets. The coupon is good for 1 free single-day general admission water park combo ticket with the purchase of 1 full-price ticket water park combo ticket.
If you're shackled with credit card debt, it can feel like the big credit card companies own you, and they know it. But here's what they don't want you to know. If you have more than $10,000 in credit card debt, you may not have to pay it all off. And I'm not talking bankruptcy or debt consolidation. For a free estimate on how much of your credit card debt could be forgiven, call 1-800-500-3540. Debt Hero was created to stand up for everyday Americans against the big credit card companies. With a phone call, you can get free information on how we could settle your debt for a lot less than you owe. So don't let the credit card companies control you. To see how much of your debt could be forgiven, call 1-800-500-3540. This 5-minute savings estimate is free, so you've got nothing to lose except your debt. Call 1-800-500-3540. Debt Hero. Bringing your debt to zero. 1-800-500-3540. That's 1-800-500-3540.
Some of us like the indoors, some of us like the outdoors. Whether you spend this spring outdoors or bring spring indoors, visit IKEA Orlando to find furnishings like extra seating and colorful dinnerware to refresh every room in and out of your home for less. And with click and collect service at IKEA Orlando, you can buy your home furnishings online and pick up in store at a time that's convenient for you. Visit IKEA-USA.com for details. IKEA, make the dream yours.
Mossy Fence is locally owned and operated with a value on clients versus customers. The difference being that a client is under the care, guidance, and protection of a professional. Mossy Fence makes fence buying as seamless as possible. And during your initial complimentary consultation, the Mossy Fence consultant will go over every single option. Whether you're looking for containment, privacy, security, or just aesthetics, you'll be guided through solutions that you probably didn't even know existed. And when you're ready for your fence installation, be sure to let the Mossy family protect your family. Book your consultation at realfences.com. That's realfences.com.
ePass gets you to the people and places you care about faster with non-stop travel on all toll roads in Florida. And save with ePass exclusive toll discounts and no monthly account fees. The ePass sticker is free. Yep, 100% free. Get your free ePass sticker today at getepass.com.
Johnny Carrabba, founder of Carrabba's Italian Grill, told us what makes their chicken so special.
At Carrabba's, our wood-fired grilled chicken has an unforgettable flavor. Based with my family's signature recipe, giving you smoky flavor in every bite.
Now there's even more to love at Carrabba's. We've added 50% more chicken to your favorite sauteed pastas, so you can savor more signature wood-fired grilled flavor in every bite for the same price. Come in tonight and enjoy signature pasta dishes with 50% more chicken, only at Carrabba's.
JJ Hottail here. As an ex-professional race car driver, I'm used to taking risks, which isn't always so good when it comes to driving off the track. But that's why I'm insured by Direct Auto and Life Insurance. I can get a great rate regardless of my driving history. They understand that nobody's perfect. Hello, officer. You can get a low rate no matter your credit. Stop by a Direct Auto location, call 1-877-GO-DIRECT or visit directgeneral.com today. Direct General Group, Nashville, Tennessee. New bike and impact cost. Rates vary. In Florida, credit not used to rate.
On the next Ron Burgundy podcast.
This is actually exciting. You got Mr. Peter Dinklage.
He's sharing some personal poetry, actually. So a lot of people actually find poetry interesting. So can we put the sound machine away?
In the series Throne of Games.
Let's go Game of Thrones, Ron.
And any surprises we can expect from Tylenol Lannister?
Tyrion Lannister.
iHeartRadio is #1 for podcasts, and it's easy to see why. Find the Ron Burgundy podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Trust the leaders. FAS Windows and Doors. Go to FASWD.com.
Good fellas. Welcome back to the Monsters Morning Drill Radio 104.1, broadcasting live on iHeartRadio. I'm Russ Rollins along with Angel and Carlos, and now it's time for the actual heir to the King of Denmark, Ryan Holmes.
Yes! What is up, Orlando? It is good to be here this morning. What's going on? My voice is so weird.
What's wrong with your voice?
I don't know. I sound funny. You don't hear it? All right, this is me. It's me being things.
Maybe it's because your beard is growing and it's starting to weigh on your vocal cords.
Is it my beard? I am tired of the level of disrespect to this beard.
Really?
All right? This beard is taking time.
Are you supposed to shape it up or something?
If you grow your hair out, you don't go to the hair cuttery and get it trimmed up.
You don't just
let it.
or
You just,
a barber.
I've never.
Guy.
I don't go to a barber. I go to the hair cutter.
The hair cutter?
It's nice. It's nice. There's a lovely lady there. She's been cutting my hair for the better part of 3 years. Her name's Jan.
Jan, same lady?
Yeah, same lady.
What does she say about your beard?
She loves it because I tip her. That's why. Like, if you're getting tipped, you don't say anything bad about your customer.
Good point.
I don't care. Like, I know all about Jan. I know about her family. I know that she likes certain bands because she's got stickers all over her mirror.
What band she like?
Wait. Man, now you're calling me out. I gotta remember stickers.
Probably Imagine Dragons.
No, they're like ska bands. Like, she's a big ska fan, Jan. Ska fan Jan is what I call her.
That's good.
Yeah. She's good. She's a good lady. So shout out to you, Jan. Somebody did hit me up yesterday and said you should trim your beard. Though, like, just cut off the split ends, it'll make it grow faster.
That's the reason I asked you that. That's what I had heard before.
That sounds like hogwash to me. You're telling me the end of my hair is speaking to the other end of my hair?
Yeah, it knows that it's being trimmed, so it has to grow a little bit more, and that's how you keep it growing.
My hair doesn't even know it has a booger in it. How's it supposed to know when to grow? All right, I don't trust what my hair is saying. I'm not going to talk to it like I'm mowing the yard.
I think
to make my grass grow.
If you trim it just a little bit, it will continue to grow. I'm telling you. Right.
You're not a bearded man.
I am not a bearded man.
You don't understand the beard life.
Yeah.
Beard life, hashtag.
Yeah.
I just had like a screw. Thing going in.
You don't get weird with the beard.
No.
That's what I yell when I start my comedy show. It's not about wings. I'm like, who wants to get weird with the beard?
Trim your beard.
And then they yell back. They yell back. You got with your beard. Like beard. Doesn't need to. Not everything needs to rhyme.
Would you be willing to do it like a bacteria test on your beard? Because they say that you've got more bacteria in your beard than my dog does in his ass.
These doo-doo studies come out every so often. I don't know if you remember the great doo-doo scare of 2015, but there was a study that came out that said beards have more bacteria than a toilet seat.
That's what I hear.
And then that got disproven like that, okay? Scientific studies are specifically need to be reviewed by scientific peers. And you need a peer-reviewed study. A lot of times you see these clickbaity studies that come out and they're like, you believe everybody in the world's got doo-doo in their beard. That's a clickbait title, all right?
Yeah, that was done by a professional Professor Doodoo Brown.
Downtown Doodoo Brown?
Yes.
Oh, man. No, in fact, to counter your stupid study from yesterday with
it's not my study. I just read the story. I heard it on TV and I saw it in the news.
No. In fact, the University of Queensland, which is a real place and not four dudes just testing their beard like this other study was, the University of Queensland actually came out with a study that said people, like hospital workers specifically, are cleaner than our shaved face counterparts. Here's what... I know the word is.
Shaved face.
Shaved face.
Yeah. Shaved face.
Yeah, I got you.
It's a man with a shaved face.
Okay.
Okay, so if you have a clean-shaven face, you're actually 4 times more likely if you're a hospital worker to get MRSA.
Ooh.
And you don't want to mess around with MRSA.
But I'm not a hospital worker, so...
I'm just saying, and here's the reason why. You're more prone to infection if you don't have a beard.
Because your beard is protecting keeping the germs away from your mouth, and then it's filling up on your beard.
No, man, because you're shaving your face, what you're actually doing is creating a bunch of nicks and tiny cuts all throughout your face, allowing more bacteria and viruses to get into your bloodstream.
Not when you use Harry's razors.
Smooth as a baby's butt.
Smooth as a baby's butt.
Fair enough, but you don't want to be smooth.
I am smooth.
No lady's like,
I'm
ooh,
a smooth criminal.
You're so smooth. That's not a thing.
Yeah, it is. Women like you when you're smooth.
No, because here's the thing. My skin on my face is actually smoother than your skin on your face. This is 100% true. So you know how like when a guy shaves his face, like an older guy, and he shaves it up and you're like, wow, dude, you look young as hell.
Yeah.
It's because actually your face produces an oil that you're constantly, if you shave face, you're rubbing it off, and it actually preserves your face, stops wrinkles and things like that. So when you have the beard, it's actually preserving all of that oil, and keeping your skin nice and fresh. So you're younger, you're better, you're hotter. Scientifically, you're hotter. They've done studies. Women find men with beards more attractive.
I've seen that before.
You appear more masculine, more mature. The only downside to that is you can appear more aggressive if you have a beard.
Really?
A couple different reasons. Main reason is you can't see all of my micro expressions. If I'm smiling, you can't really tell as well because I got a big old bushy mustache. So we do get seen more aggressive. That's a downside. There's another downside to having a beard that I don't enjoy. There's essentially what's called a beard tax.
A beard what?
A beard tax.
A beard tax?
A beard tax.
Okay. Beard tax.
So the Guinness, you've had Guinness.
I love Guinness. Yeah, it's mine. Yeah.
But when you have a beard, you drink a Guinness, all up in your mustache, all up on your face. You actually spend a lot of time every sip you take off your drink. You lose a little bit of beer. In fact, you lose 0.56 milligrams of your beer every time you drink it.
Wow.
Which just in the UK alone, last year, but I'll tell you what, Carlos, you're a guy. I think I can sell you on this beard life.
Okay.
Right here.
All right.
This is where I feel like I can
I've
sell
had
you.
a little bit. I've had not to your likes, but I've definitely had a beard.
Yeah, you're a man who likes to save time and use all of your hours correctly and get as much
Efficiency.
Efficiency.
I try to. Yeah. I definitely like to max out the day.
Right. Well, what if I told you in your lifetime, you're going to spend 3,350 hours just shaving your face?
Damn.
That's a lot of
And you have my bald head now.
You have the bald head
and my lower areas.
Now, and your head probably takes longer than your face, right? So we can easily double that number.
Yeah, it does take a little bit long. I'm still kind of finding my method because I'm recently, baldy, but I'm growing this out a little bit more. So I'm gonna have a fuller beard. So I'm heading towards the beard life, but you're like off in the Joshua Tree beard life.
Crazy, but okay. So you add your head in, you add everything else in.
Yeah.
You're a big Malcolm Gladwell fan, right?
I love Malcolm. 10,000.
You're about 10,000 hours of just shaving alone.
Oh my God, I am the outlier.
That's the time you could be spending learning anything else.
Yes, you're right, and that is 10,000 hours of mastery. Do you know where that came from? Apprenticeship. It took 10,000 hours to become an apprentice back in the day, too.
Wow. Okay. Russ, you're cold.
I am cold right now. Yeah.
Men with beards, proven fact, they're 1 degree warmer than their counterparts across the board.
You said you were cold too.
Yeah, but I'm wearing shorts and I'm just chilling now, so I'm fine. These are the benefits. Beard, you save money. You save money. I'm not wasting money on razors. I'm not wasting money on shaving gel. And if I do, I'm using Harry's razors. But I'm currently not. But I also save money on facial sunscreen.
Well, I bet people give you money because you look homeless. That could be
That's true. Never stand in front of a racetrack with Ryan Holmes. You walk out with at least $1.35 and go get you some nachos.
Yes, sir. Go get you
some sir. You seem like a young guy. You're going to get back on your feet.
That's right. And I need that money to pay for all that beer that I'm losing every year.
That's right.
So there you go. I'm making up for it. But actually, your beard is like wearing 20 SPF sunscreen on your face at all times, which means it's blocking out about 90 to 95% of all toxic solar radiation. Less skin cancer for me. That's why I get it on my eyelids, no beard up there.
Right.
So if I can just grow full face hair like one of those wolfmen from the circus, I would be in. So that has to do with my daily proclamation. Stop this anti-man, no beard policies that people have at their work
Beardism.
or wherever. It's beardism. It's not fair. It's not right. Get rid of it. So I proclaim, and so it shall be.
By the way, a hairstylist texted in and saying that it is true. If you trim it a little bit, it'll continue to grow, and that's just a fact.
Yeah, you're plateauing right now, man.
Yeah, I'm plateauing hard. It's
just
very
a little bit of trim.
Yeah, just a little trim. It'll activate it. They'll go like, oh, okay. No, we're going hard.
Little trim's good for you.
All right, I'll get a little trim, and so it shall be.
We'll trim will help. All right, you're listening to the Monsters in the Morning.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7 is a corporate time with Tom and Dick.
Turn it down.
And Gringos Locos at 9 is Real Laughs with the Monster Comics, followed by AD on the radio at 10. Tonight on Real Radio 104.1.
Even in my own home, I had my own designated space to smoke. I think about it
Jewel, and so I went out and I bought one. The idea of going back to smoking, I couldn't even imagine doing that. I don't think anyone, including myself, thought that I could switch.
Carolyn made the switch October 2016. Make the switch at JUUL.com. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Spears Transfer and Expediting is hiring CDL drivers. Spears offers multiple insurance plan options, company bonuses, home daily lanes, and more. Out and back loads can earn up to $1,700 weekly. Visit SpearsExpedite.com or dial pound 250 and say the keyword transportation.
You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto dial text message from iHeartMedia.
Pepperoni and sausage. You really can have it all. Racetrack, whatever gets you going.
Without a doubt, one of the most important things you do for your health every day, brushing your teeth. Seems simple, right? Yet so many people don't do it correctly. One of the most common mistakes people make is brushing too hard. Even some electric toothbrushes are too abrasive. This is why I use the Quip electric toothbrush. It features sensitive sonic vibrations, gentle enough on sensitive gums, yet strong enough to get your teeth clean. And are automatically delivered 3 months, and that's just $5. One of the reasons I love my Quip electric toothbrush. They are backed by over 20,000 dental professionals, and Quip starts at just $25. And if you go to getquip.com/jack right now, you'll get your first refill pack for free with a Quip electric toothbrush. That's your first refill pack for free at getquip.com/jack.
If you're out there with contacts and glasses, and look, you feel like you're not living your best life because you're not really experiencing everything the way you really want to, no glasses, no contacts, really enjoying life. You know, my son had this very experience at 18 years old, and we made the call to Dr. Filatowski at the Filatowski Eye Institute. My buddy Paul at 55 decided he'd had enough as well. He made that same call. Here's the cool thing. Most patients go back to their normal activities the very next day. Dr. Filatowski is the most experienced LASIK surgeon in all of Central Florida. He has you covered. Call this number. It's 1-800-EYE-EXAM. That's right, 1-800-EYE-EXAM. That'll get you a complimentary LASIK eye exam to see if you're a candidate for LASIK. And if you decide to go forward, and I strongly suggest that you do, tell them we sent you over. They'll give you $700 right off the bat. Speaking of money, how about this? Dr. Filatowski has financial plans for almost everybody out there, so please make that phone call. For more info and risk, simply visit myvisionfreedom.com. It's clear to see why you should call Dr. Filatowski.
Some sounds of spring are soothing, but others may signal danger. If your tires are worn, head to Pep Boys. Now through April 28th, buy 3 Cooper, Adventure, or Infinity tires and get the 4th one free. Plus, pay with a Pep Boys credit card and save an additional $75 after mail-in rebate. Includes free 1-year roadside assistance, alignment check, and lifetime tire rotation. The sounds of spring are here, and so are deals worth chirping about. Only at Pep Boys. 4-tire installation required. Rebate subject to credit approval. See restrictions at petboys.com.
Ike was such a sweet, lovable animal, and people would want to pet him, and they'd come up and they'd get close to him, and it would be this instant, oh! My dad didn't want to touch him. Like, ooh, get the stinky dog away from me.
Even after we give her a bath, she was
Very stinky, both bad breath and bad cats. I asked the vet, and he said some dogs are just stinky.
Does your dog itch, scratch, stink, or shed like crazy? Come to Dynavite for help.
DINOVITE.com. The omega-3 fatty acids, flaxseed, zinc, alfalfa, the digestive enzymes that are cooked out of regular dog food. The ingredients convinced me that it was definitely worth trying. After about a week, he started smelling normal. My husband and I were really kind of astonished. Dynavite is nutrition. 859-428-1000. DINOVITE.com.
Here's what Fence Outlet customers have to say about their experience.
Now that the kids are getting older, we needed to get a fence installed because we don't want them wandering into the lake in our backyard, and we most certainly did not want the alligators crawling into our backyard either. So once we called, they came and they surveyed our yard. They showed us what the options were, and within a couple of weeks, they installed the fence, and we were good to go. I'm glad we picked Fence Outlet. They did a really good job.
See for yourself. Go to fenceoutletonline.com. That's fenceoutletonline.com.
And now, a quick comparison from Grasshopper. When a client calls, what do you want them to hear? Your personal voicemail?
Hey, you've reached Greg's cell phone. I'm away right now, obviously. Leave a message and maybe I'll get back to you.
Or something a little more buttoned up, courtesy of Grasshopper.
Thanks for calling Green Landscaping. To make an appointment, dial 2. To speak with Greg Smith,
There's no contest. Put your best voice forward with Grasshopper, the virtual phone system for small business. Try it free at grasshopper.com.
What are you working for? It's about more than what you do. It's about achieving something greater for yourself and for others. So ADP is enabling people to work better and embrace new challenges, to work anywhere and everywhere, and helping everyone reach their full potential. At ADP, we're designing a better way to work so you can achieve what you're working for. HR, talent, time, benefits, and payroll. Informed by data and designed for people. Learn more at design.adp.com.
Welcome to the TGI Fridays Sizzling Entree Immersion. Hear the sizzling goodness of our new whiskey flat iron steak. Imagine the new sizzling street noodles. Feel the mouth-watering flavors of the new chicken strip and cheese surround you. Embrace the sizzle. Now repeat after me. All day sizzling on. Try a new sizzling entree starting at $10. Bring the sizzle like no other. TGI Fridays.
Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans. 30% of Americans who are planning home improvements of $5,000 or more will pay for those renovations with a high-interest credit card. That may not be a great idea. A better idea may be to take cash out of your home with a Quicken Loans 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 4.5%, APR 4.78%. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rate subject to change. A 2% fee received as discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. License in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It's meteorologist Kristen Giannis here in the Fox 35 Weather Center with your AccuWeather forecast update. So after a cold start, it's going to be a beautiful sunny afternoon. Low 80s. Inland, do expect upper 70s along the coast. Winds out of the east-northeast at 5 to 15 miles per hour, keeping rain out of the forecast today and tonight, dropping down to the low 60s under mostly clear skies. I hope you're having a good start to your day. In the Fox 35 Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Kristen Giannis.
This report is sponsored by Scan Design Furniture Outlet, Central Florida. Have you been to the huge Scan Design Furniture Outlet in Altamont Springs? Hundreds of contemporary items to choose from, with new inventory each week. Come in today and save up to 50, 60, 70% off retail, next to the Scan Design building on Douglas Avenue.
Just text the key. It's easy. It's like a second or two to text the keyword to 200-200, and I'd love to see you win. We like it when people from Real Radio win the $1,000. We want you guys to benefit from listening to the station, and that's one of the benefits. So keep trying to win that money. You got all day long here through the News Junkie, through the Jim Colbert Show, through Tom and Dan, and we want you to listen to Real Laughs as well, right here on Real Radio 104.1. Hey, so I did watch Game of Thrones yesterday. And now you said you thought it was kind of.
No, I enjoyed it.
I liked
the visceral reaction from these people who think this. We only have so long, so please give us the greatest episode every single time. Just simply isn't gonna happen.
They said it was a game changer for HBO. I forget how many millions of people watched it.
17
million. Yeah, people watched it, and that's
multiple viewings too.
Yeah. And
I still haven't seen it. I got it recorded. Just haven't watched it.
It's just going to keep, it's going to keep getting bigger and bigger. People, throughout the week will be watching it. And you know what? I liked watching it the day after, because when I watch it the day after, they have a wrap up afterwards, and so it's like the directors, the producers, explaining hey, this is what this particular.
They explain all the whispering.
Yeah, what this scene meant, and hey, if you remember this scene, it was a callback from the first season, and they showed part of the first season. I'm like, oh, I see what you're doing right there. So it was actually pretty cool. And to the people that thought you were going to ruin it for me by emailing me or texting me what happened, you can't spoil something for me. I read
Russ doesn't play that game.
I don't play that game. I read it. I'm like, okay, cool, that might happen. I'll look for it, and it doesn't bother me.
He genuinely doesn't care. But meanwhile, he wants to spoil it for you.
I don't want to spoil it.
Were you happy with it, Ryan? The first episode?
I was super thrilled. I mean, you got everybody. Normally you get an episode, it focuses on maybe 3 or 4 different characters, a couple different storylines. This one, you're like,
oh snap, everybody's together,
Yeah.
either in one spot or the other spot.
Kind of like at the end of last season was really coming together.
Yeah.
Everybody was kind of being shown.
They changed the intro. The intro was completely different because normally you go through and you see all the different lands. You see
Right.
Essos, Westeros. And this was just like, yo, this is our weird CGI Winterfell.
This is good. I enjoyed it. There's only 5 more episodes left.
I know, man, and it good. You know, like it's been a 10-year run.
It was a game changer that they said for HBO. It was one of their highest viewed things ever.
Well, now, with everybody excited about it, of course, there has to be a whole section of society that wants to temper down everybody's excitement and don't get too excited because I watch this. There are people who are now watching the show, right?
It wasn't that good.
And of course, the contrarians of the world have to say, well, I was pretty bored with it, and blah, blah, blah. Listen, dummies. This show changed all those other shows. There was no other show like this before then. Of course, you're going to see multiple different kind of offshoots of Game of Thrones, the style of shooting, the surprise killings of major characters. So, of course, you're not going to get it as much.
Yeah. I thought it was good. I'm like, oh, cool. And I got 5 more weeks of something to be excited to watch.
Right, and this is essentially like as big as a movie, as big as Avengers coming out. Like, and the people that like sit on Facebook and they go, I don't get it. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. God, just get out of here. Why? Who are these people that focus on ruining people's fun? I know I can be like, oh, Ryan hates everything, but I don't like. If you're into something, I'm not like, that's really. Oh, you like the Magic? That's the dumbest team I've ever seen.
Well, why do we do this? Why do you do this? Because the flip side of that is all these amazing things that have happened with it. 17 million people have viewed this.
Yeah.
Everyone's been talking about it. Everyone's talking about it, and we're gonna harp on the 10, 20 people that just want to be crappy about it.
Oh, there's been more than 10, 20 people. It's all
No,
over
I'm
social
saying
media.
in this
The mentality.
I'm saying in this circle, because overwhelmingly the texting's been positive.
It has, yeah.
Overwhelmingly, everyone in who we immediately have contact with have been positive about it.
I know several people who are not like. That's why I brought it up.
I'm saying on Monday when we talked about it, it was some great feedback. So
I haven't seen it, and I really want to see it, but it's one of those where it's like, I'm not just going to catch 20 here, sit another 10 minutes there. Like, I want to be like, all right,
it's
sitting. It's 2 hours. Is it 2 hours?
It's not.
No, I guess the longest episode is only an hour and a half, it turns out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't realize they released all the lengths of the episodes. I thought they were getting 2-hour episodes every time. First episode, no.
I didn't feel like it was a rip-off or anything. Like, an hour was good. And I'm like, okay, when it came out, I mean, like, okay, cool, I'm ready for next week.
You were happy with the 2 hours?
Oh, I loved it. I thought it was really good. I sort of Mary Ellen. We both thought it was.
And she's been into it the whole time?
No, she did not see the past 2 seasons. So what I had her do was we went and watched the very last episode from last season, and I kind of got her caught up, and then watched this one, and all good to go.
And it's time for that payoff. So like they don't need to. There's no more setup to this show. Every season so far has been the setup. This is the final event. Let's get there. And we don't need to pull a Lost and extend this out another 3 seasons. Let's get there. Let's get that payoff. 10 years, and then they're doing the prequels. After
it's the Avengers of TV. Like what they were able to accomplish in the Avengers world, movie world. Essentially, Game of Thrones has done with this kind of combining season after season these grand stories. I mean, it's really impressive. Really impressive.
Yeah, the scale and scope. I mean, you're getting a Hollywood production every single time for these last few episodes. It's gonna be cool, and I like that you like the after the show thing.
I do
Take
like
a
the
couple YouTube deep dives, the theories. That's all fun to get into. That's what makes it good about live.
So if this weekend, I believe this weekend is Easter, right?
Yeah.
So if it's Easter, are they going to skip a week, or will Game of Thrones be on Easter?
They haven't had enough downtime. No, they better play it on Easter.
I don't think it's like a Christmas deal.
Well, a lot of times they'll take a break on a holiday.
They do, yeah, but I don't know. Is Easter a big enough holiday for them to skip the second episode of the return?
Technically, it's like the biggest holiday.
Yeah, actually,
we don't know.
They sell. Okay, I heard this morning. I have to call Boulder Dash on this one, but I heard this morning they sell more candy for Easter than they do Halloween.
That seems
ridiculous. I want to call the BS flying on that too, and I think that sounds like BS. But they were talking about it this morning. They say they go worldwide, more candy sold for Easter than there is for Halloween. Now that might be because more people celebrate Easter worldwide than
there you go.
Than Halloween.
But is Easter like the same with Easter baskets and all over in different countries? So I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think it is. Yeah,
I don't think so.
I don't know. Just Catholics around the world, Christians around the world. Yeah, Easter would probably be bigger because you don't need to celebrate Halloween in a place like Chernobyl.
Well, think about it. Halloween is a pagan holiday. So in the rest of the world,
Easter,
so in the rest of the world, Easter or Halloween is not celebrated the same way we celebrate it here in the States. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think in the same regard with Easter baskets and stuff in other countries.
Easter baskets are around the world, dude. It's a global thing.
Man, my parents shouldn't have told me the Peru and Cuba. Like, we don't do it. Like, yeah, you should have done it.
Hey, you brought up Chernobyl. There is a show coming out about Chernobyl. And I'll be honest with you, I was alive when it happened, but I was a kid, so I don't remember paying much attention. I don't know much about Chernobyl, but what I saw, I think it's an HBO show that looks really good.
There's a couple really cool drone videos out right now, and these are like the precursors to that show. So they've been flying in drone because humans still can't go.
Humans still can't go there.
And so they've been flying these drones in and doing this drone footage of all these different buildings and different parts of Chernobyl, the city. It is the eeriest thing because it looks like a movie set. It looks like something that you could shoot any kind of genre movie, whether it was horror or war or whatever, because it just looks like a city that was evacuated in a hurry, which it was.
And I guess they said for like 100 years you want me to go there.
It's gonna be interesting.
That's crazy.
Because they're doing it's from a Russian perspective, but no one's using that like Russian accent. Like they did
John
that.
Hamburg.
They did that in Death of Stalin. Did you ever see that? Mm-hmm. That was a really good movie. But
He's a real bastard,
it's
man.
all English actors. They're not trying to put on a Russian accent or anything. So when I first saw this, I was confused, thinking it was from an American perspective. But it's in Russian. That looks really good.
It does look good. I want to see
I haven't heard about that, but
it looks good. Quick, what do you think the number one name is for girls, okay, for being born in 2019, and the number one name for boys? You'll never guess it, but I'll figure out how to throw it out there. For girls, it says, I don't even know if I've seen anyone name this. Lorelai? Lorelai is incorrect now. Can you take a guess?
Daenerys Targaryen, Mother of Dragons, Breaker of Chains?
No, and everything usually has a reason, so I'm wondering what the reason. Posey is the number one name for girls so far in 2019. Posey.
I've heard of it.
P-O-S-I-E. Posey's number one. For guys, it's Milo is the number one name so far.
A bunch of dudes are gonna get punched.
That's a California liberal bullcrap.
Now, in second place, it's my grandfather's name, which I can't believe my grandfather's name is coming around in 2019 as popular, but Jasper. Yeah, like he was born in the 1880s. Jasper is the second place name.
You don't hear a lot of Ralphs anymore.
Yeah, see, for guys, Ralph not on the list. There's an old Jack is on the list, number 7.
You don't want to name your kid anything that rhymes with like some those old hosey posey.
But everything connects everything. You know?
Yeah.
Rhyme Jasper real quick.
Jasper Casper, look at you go. Ooh,
you're so pale.
You're so pale.
Tonight, Hammerland, come hang out. We're doing trivia starting at 7 o'clock.
All right, Angel.
Hit me up on all social media platforms. It's Official Angel, and this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'll be doing street parties on Church Street. 2 for the Orlando Magic game, 1 for Orlando City. Come and hang out. I'll give you more details as we get closer to those days.
Go Orlando Magic. Carlos.
Y'all check me out on Instagram. You listen to me on here, you should follow me, because I always post a bunch of stuff. I'm about to post an interview with Nick Vucevic. Wow, what groundbreaking. To the Top, Carlos, and of course, all the To the Top stuff is on Monsters.fm, and more coming this week.
Comic book I wrote is called Jolly Jane. I think you'll like it. I wrote it with Jeff Kaufman with Big City Comics, and it's out now. You can get the second issue with Carlos is in that. So get it now. Go to BigCityComics.com. It's BigCityComics.com. Stay tuned for the news right after the Monsters, and after that it's the Jim Coleman Show. Then you got Tom and Dan, real last with Monster Comics, and we're back tomorrow to do our thing. From Ryan, Angel, and Carlos Amari.
And the leader of this mercenary man, Russ Milo Rollins.
Hey, thank you so much for listening. Man, you gotta go home.
You gotta get down by out.
Your chance to win $1,000 is just minutes away. Real Radio 104.5.
Get up first thing, smoke a cigarette. Before lunch, after lunch. Now that I'm talking about it, I kind of feeling like I've lost about 4 hours of every day. I decided I needed to find an alternative. So I started looking, and then Drew came up for a while. And eventually I just switched over, and it's very quick.
Mimi made the switch July 2015. Make the switch at JUUL.com. Warning. This product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Spears Transfer and Expediting is hiring CDL drivers. Spears offers multiple insurance plan options, company bonuses, home daily lanes, and more. Out and back loads can earn up to $1,700 weekly. Visit SpearsExpedite.com or dial pound 250 and say the keyword transportation.
You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto dial text message from iHeartMedia.
Warner, CEO of Quicken Loans. 30% of Americans who are planning home improvements of $5,000 or more will pay for those renovations with a high-interest credit card. That may not be a great idea. A better idea may be to take cash out of your home with a Quicken Loans 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 4.5%, APR 4.78%. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rate subject to change. A 2% fee received as discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. License in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
Sir, do you know why I pulled you over?
Yes, I was speeding.
You in a rush to get somewhere, sir?
Well, it is Hookie Fest at Wild.
It's Hookie Fest?
Yes, they have $3 juniors, $4 shorties, $5 classics, and I'm sorry, I was just really hungry.
Follow me. I'll give you an escort.
All hoagies and hoagie-licious prices. That's $3 classics. It's hoagie season. Wawa's handcrafted beverages are made special just for you. Stop in and custom order the beverage you're craving at the touchscreen. Try the sweetness of our caramel macchiato and indulge in a mocha mint latte, each made with freshly brewed espresso. So, what are you waiting for? Come in and try any of our delicious handcrafted beverages, including any of our cold brew varieties, made just the way you like it. Swing by today. Gotta have a Wawa. Johnny Carrabba, founder of Carrabba's Italian Grill, told us what makes their chicken so special.
At Carrabba's, our wood-fired grilled chicken has an unforgettable flavor. Based with my family's signature recipe, giving you smoky flavor in every bite.
Now there's even more to love at Carrabba's. We've added 50% more chicken to your favorite sauteed pastas, so you can savor more signature wood-fired grilled flavor in every bite for the same price. Come in tonight and enjoy signature pasta dishes with 50% more chicken, only at Carrabba's.
Some of us like the indoors, some of us like the outdoors. Whether you spend this spring outdoors or bring spring indoors, visit IKEA Orlando to find furnishings like extra seating and colorful dinnerware to refresh every room in and out of your home for less. And with click and collect service at IKEA Orlando, you can buy your home furnishings online and pick up in store at a time that's convenient for you. Visit IKEA-USA.com for details. IKEA, make the dream yours.
JJ Hottail here. As an ex-professional race car driver, I'm used to taking risks, which isn't always so good when it comes to driving off the track. Uh-oh. But that's why I'm insured by Direct Auto and Life Insurance. I can get a great rate regardless of my driving history. They understand that nobody's perfect. Hello, officer. You can get a low rate no matter your credit. Stop by a Direct Auto location, call 1-877-GO-DIRECT, or visit directgeneral.com today. Direct General Group, Nashville, Tennessee. While you buy can impact costs. Rates vary. In Florida, credit not used to rate.
Thanks for calling 1-800-GOT-JUNK. This is Sarah. How can I help?
Is it too late to do spring cleaning?
It's never too late. Spring is a feeling.
A feeling?
A blue sky, clean air, birds on the branches, and bees on the flowers kind of feeling.
I'm not feeling it.
If you want, we'll bring the springtime with us.
You can do that?
We're a full-service junk removal company.
Watch us work our magic.
Let's get this party started.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK
or visit 1-800-GOTJUNK.com.
Escape the everyday for something truly extraordinary. Florida residents can book now and save 20% on reservations to Discovery Cove. That's an unbeatable deal on an unforgettable day. Swim with dolphins, rays, and thousands of tropical fish, all while enjoying freshly prepared, all-inclusive meals and beverages at Discovery Cove, your local paradise. Hurry, availability is limited and only for Florida residents. For details, visit discoverycove.com.
Leesburg Bike Fest, the world's largest 3-day motorcycle and music event. Over 50 concerts featuring Vanilla Ice, Uncle Cracker, and Vince Neil of Motley Crue. Plus 6 smoking hot bikini contests, amazing custom bike shows, stunt shows, and more. April 26th, 27th, and 28th in Leesburg, Florida.
Some sounds of spring are delightful, but some sounds of spring can be dangerous. Don't take chances with worn brakes. Now through April 28th, our Pep Boys pros will inspect your brakes for free. And if you need new ones, Pep Boys will save you up to $120 off a Wagner Premium Brake Service. That's right, $120 off a Wagner Premium Brake Service. The sounds of spring are here, and so are the sounds of savings. Only services for rewards members. See restrictions at pepboys.com.
Fence Outlet is Florida's favorite fence company and offers professional installation with the highest quality products. Fence Outlet has the largest selection of vinyl, wood, and ornamental aluminum, all at the guaranteed lowest price. See them now at fenceoutletonline.com.
ePass gets you to the people and places you care about faster with non-stop travel on all toll roads in Florida. And save with ePass exclusive toll discounts and no monthly account fees. The ePass sticker is free. Yep, 100% free. Get your free ePass sticker today at getepass.com.
Does your AC need attention? Visit millsair.com now. Since 1992, millsair.com.
Broadcasting from the Real Radio Studios, powered by the personal injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind. Get help for your auto accident at whenyounitus.com. You're listening to WTKS HD1, Cocoa Beach, Orlando. We are an iHeart radio station.
Real Radio has your shot at $1,000 right now. Text the nationwide keyword coffee, COFFEE, coffee to 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and information. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's coffee to 200-200. And may your efforts bear fruit.
It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers.
Proceed east on West County Road 400 north in 1.5 miles. Turn left to US 27. Drive to road behind you on North County Road 150 West, or reroute from current location.
these outlets, they seem to enjoy using radical representation to try to highlight a picture that is not a common opinion or anything worth anybody's time. For instance, there were all of these people like radical Islamists posting tributes and celebration that this whole thing was burning down and responding with smiley faces. And then there were people who were like already speculating the Muslims did this, and it turns into a culture war issue. And the fact of the matter is, let's just go to Twitter, of the 500 million tweets that occur on the average day, the vast majority of people responding to some of the Notre Dame burning are people who are talking about history, and they're talking about the architecture, and they're talking about all of these things that this structure survived through, from world wars to conquerors and all points in between. And they're talking about good stuff that brings us together. That was what most people were discussing yesterday.
Yes, but the Daniel Dumps of the world and the Danny Dumps are going, this is their opportunity. I mean, why not crap all over it when everybody else around them is mourning it?
And you know what sucks? That gets rewarded. Because if you posted yesterday, oh no, hate to see Notre Dame in flames, hate to see the cathedral burning, one like, one retweet. If you post, ha, they deserved it, the French can't even win any wars, and then you post like something mocking what's going on and laughing at these people who are staring at this historic building burning to the ground, then you're gonna get all kinds of interaction. Because people are like, that makes me angry. That makes it, if you post something that pisses people off, it's like 10 times more likely to get traction out there.
I think mine will be, of course, millennials will burn down a 900-year-old structure.
Yeah, but they're gonna rebuild it. They're gonna make this thing everything what everything was before. I'm sure, in terms of its appearance. But now it'll just be a key part of the history of this famous building. And I don't know that it's as big as they're pitching it. Like a lot of the TV shows were saying, we'll remember where we were, and it's almost comparing it to 9/11 to me. And this is a really terrible thing and an odd occurrence, but I don't like mentally compare it to the experience of something on the level of a terror attack. Well, and as far as we know, nobody perished in this fire, correct? No, I think a firefighter was injured. That's the most I've heard.
And they were able to save a lot of like the relics of art when everything started.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, they were rushing that stuff out of here, but on some of the morning shows this morning.
Remember where we were when we saw the first images yesterday. We're going to look now live at the Notre Dame Cathedral, one of the most famous churches in all of the world. A symbol of Paris, a site 13 million visited each year, still standing after that devastating fire.
So we're all going to remember where we were. We'll remember it. We'll remember this incident. But I think some people are trying to elevate this to the level of, yes, we're all going to gather around the fire and talk about where we were. I think they'll recover from this. They'll get that building back in good shape, and then everybody moves on. And then it's just a portion of the Wikipedia history where you go, hey, one time it caught on fire, and it was broadcast live on television. I think that it would be a totally different move if there was even a little more injury or especially death, because I'm looking at CNN this morning, and they've got these graphics, going into the next segment where we talk about the fire, and it's going like, Notre Dame Inferno. And you're just like, okay, well, a lot of people are affected by this. You're making it sound like a video game. I feel like they sit down and they're like, what should we put for the graphic for this? It's like when we put something on See It Now, we're going to post it on the Facebook page. Like, what do we put for the title? Mm-hmm. And then they put, they want the most intense graphic and something to draw people. But people were talking about this. I heard a lot of people yesterday from all different walks of life discussing this because it got so much push yesterday, and certainly makes you think of all the historical things that we should take to heart and enjoy as best we can, and try to do our best to preserve those for generations to come. A Florida waitress we discussed yesterday on the show talked about this, and then I think a bit more when Amy Caulfield from Fox 35 came in. Hannah Pignato, I think is her name. That's the 19-year-old who jumped off the pier to try to save this little boy.
Yes, I saw her interview this morning, and it definitely made me choke up a little bit.
She was really emotional, and she's like lying in the hospital bed.
Like a huge brace on her back.
Oh, yeah.
Really tore her body up.
Yeah, she did some damage. Here she is talking as all the media started to flow into her hospital room.
When I jumped, I was like, I'm done. Like right when I hit the bottom floor, it was like maybe 2 feet, 3 feet.
Despite broken bones in her foot and back, Hannah Pignato has just one regret, that she didn't go deeper.
Like I'm a good swimmer, so I'm like, I can get to this kid. Like, but I should have walked down in here a little bit more and done it so much better.
Instead, Pignato hit a sandbar and needed rescuing herself, but she says she had to act as she watched a child being pulled farther and farther out, barely keeping his head up, the child's mother shouting for help.
She was screaming Bloody Mary, like just screaming. Like I could just hear the fear in her eyes, and I was scared. Everybody was scared. And I'm like thinking in my head, that kid's gonna die because no one
Throw me down
is in the water.
In those panicked moments.
If he was screaming Bloody Mary, it might have been just a huge miscommunication.
Jameson Mule, please, to the line.
I think she meant to say bloody murder and then just kind of, I don't know, it was a Freudian slip or what. She was this woman who works at Crab Shack. What a badass. She wanted to jump in. She wanted to help. She was doing the best she could. Ended up jumping 20 feet off a pier, hit this sandbar, and then unfortunately did some pretty big damage to herself, her back, and her legs. And like many other people, because our healthcare system sucks, she's got to GoFundMe because her bills are going to be through the roof and just absolutely expensive and difficult to deal with. I hope Joe's Crab Shack, the employer, realized she's a good representative. I mean, look, this shows that people who work at your place care, and they were worried about folks who are around them. And Joe's Crab Shack has some cash.
Oh, yeah.
I hope they pony up some money to help her out if she doesn't have insurance.
I mean, it's a great commercial for it. Like, not only do we offer all-you-can-eat crab legs, but our servers will save you if your kid's from there.
That to me is somebody who tried to do their best, tried to save this kid. The kid ended up going to get some medical attention. He's going to be okay. She's going to be okay. So all is well there. So much to get into today on this very busy Tuesday. When we come back, Gordon Ramsay finds himself in the news. What's this all about? We'll discuss that, and we'll get to your dispatches on the Shared with Joe Tuesday when we return. It's the News Junkie on Real Radio.
Exactly. It's true. Get up first thing, smoke a cigarette. Before lunch, after lunch, another one on the way home, before dinner, after dinner. Now that I'm talking about it, I kind of feeling like I've lost about 4 hours of it every day.
I didn't realize it was that much.
I decided I needed to find an alternative. So I started looking, and then Juul came up. I did both for a while. Eventually, I just switched over, and it's very quick. I honestly feel like I remember recently you asking me, like, did you want to smoke before we go in? And I was like, no, I don't need to.
Mimi made the switch July 2015. Make the switch at Juul.com. That's JUUL.com. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Did you know that the Leiden family has been operating in the community since 1919? Yes, that's right. True North convenience stores are locally owned and operated by a family that's been in business for 100 years. Bet you also didn't know that they'll be celebrating 100 years with exciting deals. Starting in May, stop into your local True North convenience store for $1 deals, happening all summer long. Also register for your chance to win amazing giveaways, like free gas for a year. Visit TrueNorthStores.com for details. True North, fast, friendly, clean.
Between 434 and Maitland Boulevard. Reports of a vehicle fire along Claricona Ocoee near Hiawassee Road. Also an accident reported along Lake Underhill and Econ Trail. Reports of police activity southbound 429 at West Road. Expect to see some flashing lights on scene through this area. From the traffic center, reporting Bright.
This report is sponsored by WaltDisneyWorld.jobs.
Big things are happening at Walt Disney World Resort. From expansions to new offerings,
There's never been a more exciting time to become a cast member. Apply during Disney's big spring hiring event at WaltDisneyWorld.jobs. That's WaltDisneyWorld.jobs.
Monster Jam World Finals 20, the ultimate championship event, comes to Orlando for the first time with over 70 trucks, including Gravedigger and more. See the best drivers compete for 7 championships at Monster Jam World Finals 20. Brought to you by Circle K. Get your $20 savings coupon for participating Circle K locations. Restrictions and exclusions may apply. See savings coupon in store for details. Coming to Camping World Stadium in Orlando, May 10th and 11th.
Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans. 30% of Americans who are planning home improvements of $5,000 or more will pay for those renovations with a high-interest credit card. That may not be a great idea. A better idea may be to take cash out of your home with a Quicken Loans 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 4.5%, APR 4.78%. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rates subject to change. Pay 2% fee and receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. License in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
And now, a quick comparison from Grasshopper. When a client calls, what do you want them to hear? Your personal voicemail?
Hey, you've reached Greg's cell phone. I'm away right now, obviously. Leave a message and maybe I'll get back to you.
Or something a little more buttoned up, courtesy of Grasshopper.
Thanks for calling Green Landscaping. To make an appointment, dial 1. For billing, dial 2. To speak with Greg Smith, dial
There's no contest. Put your best voice forward with Grasshopper, the virtual phone system for small business. Try it free at grasshopper.com.
Howdy, folks. Colonel Sanders here to tell you about my KFC chicken and waffles. I paired my delicious KFC extra crispy chicken with a scrumptious waffle and drizzled maple syrup over the whole thing. And my. Try my KFC chicken and waffles. They're back, but only for a limited time. KFC, it's finger licking good. Only at participating locations.
With the Capital One Saver Card, you earn 4% cash back on dining and entertainment. That's 4% cash back on We Scream for ice cream.
Oh, I want strawberry.
And 4% while you're screaming at the amusement park. The Capital One Saver Card. Earn 4% on dining and 4% on entertainment. Now, when you and the family go out, you cash in. Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Capital One Bank, USA/NA.
Your car's engine deals with pressures that can cause intense friction that can waste up to 10% of engine performance. Power up with Castrol Edge with fluid titanium technology. It's 3 times stronger than leading oils against viscosity breakdown. Castrol Edge gets stronger under pressure, helping reduce performance-robbing friction. Castrol Edge, it's more than just oil. It's liquid engineering. 3 times stronger based on Kurt Orbach's 5W30 viscosity.
Are you a type 2 diabetic? Are you concerned that your doctor keeps prescribing more and more insulin or other medications? Are you starting to lose feeling in your toes or your eyesight's getting blurry and you're afraid of what the future might hold? Well, you don't need to be afraid anymore. With our proven all-natural diabetes reversal process, we guarantee that you will be diabetes-free in 6 months or less or your money back.